is a mountain to climb at the English Open Sporting Championships, and that's not just the slog up the steep valley at Doveridge Shooting Ground to the final stand at the top of the hill. The 120 bird course is a tough one, and the targets get progressively harder as you climb towards that final stand 15. On the plus side, there's a fantastic view from the top across the Derbyshire countryside. James Bradley Day hit a phenomenal high score of 117 out of 120 on day 2 of the 5-day event. Even Clive Bramley, who set the targets with his father Steve, is aghast and confidently predicts that will be the winning score.
It was an awesome score. I mean, I expected a 115 is what I was expecting with calm conditions. 115. I think 117 will be a tough one to beat. If they do, they've got to get to stand 10, I think, straight to have a chance. So far, we've had a few shooters, 1 or 2 down, so the pressure's on the tough stuff up the valley. But if they tomorrow or later today, there's still some good shots out there. If they can get to that stand 10 straight, I think they've got a chance.
Nick Hendrick, fresh from winning the Essex Masters a week earlier, goes one further, posting on Facebook that he will bare his bum in a shop window if anyone beats James's score. It's a promise he'll come to regret. The English Open Sporting is the first of the CPSA's major championships each season and attracts more than 1,000 entries from all over the country. It's been a while since the event was last at Doveridge.
Over 10 years since we've been here for a major championship. We've done selection shoots and some other shoots here, and we're always really looked after by Clive and the team, so it's great to be back. We've been blessed with the weather. We had a bit of a wet afternoon yesterday, but a bit of sunshine and obviously the wind. We've had a really good sort of still couple of days, so it's been great. We've got sort of a whole host of sponsors. We're lucky. We've been working with them a long time. Our headline sponsors are Browning, Ely, Swatcom, Le Chameau and Schofel all support the championships with both cash and product prizes. Some of them are here with us this week, and they're great. They've really become friends and part of the family. Really support our championships and make what it is, so we're forever thankful. For high gun runner-up and 3rd overall, Browning have kindly donated 3 guns, which is great. And in addition, we've got guns that Browning donate throughout the year for all our championships. So, we're really, it's really great to have such a good sponsor in Browning and the way they support us and our championships. Really a long-term partner for us, and they've just introduced a really good initiative we're working with them, which is cartridges for colts, and that's a program where every colt that enters any of the major championships receives a slab of cartridges when they arrive and check in. So again, thanks to them. Obviously they understand, we understand the cost of shooting's going up, so to try and help colts especially, in that, give them a slab of cartridges, they've sort of won something even before they've started.
At the heart of the ground is Premier Guns, one of the biggest Browning dealers in the country. Josh Wilson says the Browning competition range of guns is popular with clay shooters.
Yeah, so you probably see a lot of pro sports out there, sporters, adjustables, very popular guns, equally as popular as the 525, if not 525 a little bit more, especially like the XS Pro. I know Sam Green shoots XS Pro, I think he's shooting the Crown at the moment. So, but yeah, Browning have got a lot of good sporting guns out there. At the moment, just on the racks, if you can see, we've got the 525 Crowns, which were the limited edition XS Pros that they've recently released. We've got the 75 Medallions in both Hunter, which is the game version, and the Sporters as well. So we're quite lucky because we are a major Browning account. We do see some of the special stuff first, and yeah, it does really well for us. We're really happy with Browning.
It's the final day, the sun is out, and James Bradley Day's score still leads the pack. Behind him are 6 shooters tied on 114, so it looks like we might have a mammoth shoot-off to decide 2nd and 3rd. This is a first past the post competition, so it could all change right at the last minute. World champion Sam Green is looking good as he heads up the hill to the last few stands. He makes short work of the uphill white target that has spoiled so many scorecards over the past few days. In the end, his 113 isn't enough to trouble the leaders. Another world champion, Richard Bunning, falls short with 112. With just a few squads to shoot, yet another world champion, Mark Windsor, is heading up the hill. He reaches stand 13 and so far he's only missed a single target. That 117 is still within reach. Moments later he's celebrating what seemed impossible, scooping the championship with a phenomenal 119.
Well, I mean, when you've got to score 117 out of 120 on the board early in the week, it certainly sets a mountain for people to climb to try and equal, let alone beat it. But yeah, no, personally speaking, it helps me knowing what I've got to beat. If I didn't know what I'd got to beat, I don't know if I would have still won it. In all honesty, today it sent me into quite a determined drive to just beat the score, let alone get the trophy. It was just a good challenge on the board, and yeah, very, very happy with it. The target's built up steadily, really. You might say the first 4 to 5 stands were pretty much all there, and then the further up the valley you got, the tougher it gets. And certainly the last 3 stands were no easy stands at all. They were on the limits. They were really, really tough. So yeah, to go there one away and then come across 3 stands like that certainly puts the pressure on you. If you look at the scores, so third place, James Bradley Day 117, then Billy Bourne 118, and myself 119. So it was just, the level of shooting nowadays is just, it's astronomical. I mean, what people are capable of doing in this day and age, I don't think it matters if the targets are all round your ears or not. The standard of shooting is that high now. So you really have to be on your game and not make any mistakes anywhere.
You can find the full list of scores on the CPSA website, and for more about Browning guns, go to browning.eu.